Oh yes, deep divers. Shout out to everybody here. Like I told you, we're setting it off right, deep divers. Okay, heroes. We got a whole lot to talk about. Heroes. Final Endgame. The revolution will not be televised. I hope you enjoyed. A lot of people are like, Ralph, I love the intro. Okay, let's go to the comments. Miss Lady Bless, shout out to you. Much love, King. Thanks for all you do. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. One love to everybody here. I told you, we're starting off in epic fashion. I want to send a shout out to everybody. Let me give a shout out. Let me read the comments. Like I told you, deep divers, this is not about me. It's about you. Art of Jamelia, you are appreciated. All you wonderful deep divers, you are appreciated. So we got a lot to talk about, right? We started off in epic fashion. Now, deep divers. Heroes, Final Endgame. And like I put in the Instagram, make sure you add me on Instagram, pull out your phone, at official Ralph Smart. Like I put on Instagram, something great is happening for you. So many beautiful deep divers here. So much love here. We are heroes. Let's not forget that, deep divers. We are the superheroes they depict in these films. We are them. And right now we need the superheroes to restore law and order on the planet. Joe, bro, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. I've been meting against the inorganic one. Please just mention the word. Okay. Over meeting against the inorganic. You are appreciated, Joe, bro. I'm trying to figure out what you just said, but I appreciate you. Yeah, definitely about the inorganic ones. That's a great comment. We got to remind ourselves to stay elevated. We need to be the superheroes against the inorganic ones. We have to be the superheroes. We have to rise up. We got to make sure we're raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Deep divers, I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here in this beautiful futuristic place, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Hey. I got love for all of you deep divers. One love to you, heroes. Welcome to the show. So many beautiful deep divers here. Loba N, you are appreciated. Peace to you, infinite waters. I have a question for weeks now. I've been seeing the sign 222. What does that mean? I appreciate you. Thank you. A lot of people are seeing these repeating numbers. A lot of people are seeing 1111. A lot of people are seeing 222. A lot of people are seeing 333. And it's all because you are going through your own awakening. This is why a lot of people see these repeating numbers. It's because people are aligning with themselves. When you align with yourself, the numbers align for you. Before letters, there were numbers. And right now, a lot of people are waking up. Right now, a lot of people are becoming the superheroes they came here to be. And right now, we need the superheroes because apparently there's a global pandemic on the planet. So we're going to need all the superheroes we can get. One love to everybody here. So many beautiful deep divers. So right now, this whole theme of this video, this live stream is about heroes. We have to all find the hero in us right now, especially in these times of great change on the planet. A lot is happening. Indigo Children, M, you are appreciated. 1111. Take it as a sign, Loba N, if you see 1111, 222, that you are now moving into your true authenticity. That's why a lot of people see repeating numbers. They start to wake up to who they really are. And it's happening. Oh, it's happening. We are the superheroes, deep divers, that we read about in comic books, that we see in Hollywood films. We are them. So many beautiful deep divers here. Reading every single comment today. Put it in the chat, deep divers. Spend some more, you are appreciated. Spend some more, you are appreciated. Ralph, we need you now more than ever. To all here, please stay strong. I'm struggling. Maybe you are. Remember, help each other. Ralph, let love rule. The cat. Hey, Spencer. By the way, Spencer, we need you more than ever, right? Because right now, on the planet, we need all of us, okay? There is a big awakening happening right now. And we got to remind ourselves, with this great awakening means that we have to remember who we really are. Shout out to Spencer Moore. By the way, Spencer, the cat down the road said it wants to give you a message. Can we get the cat down the road? Okay, cat down the road's like, Spencer, you just made my day. People always like, Ralph, where's the cat down the road? Here's the cat down the road. Deep divers. Deep divers. So much love here, deep divers. Okay, so heroes, final endgame. The revolution will not be televised. Oh, no, it won't. Now, let me just say this. If you are on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button and share this link. In the meantime, because I've received so much love and we ain't even started yet, I'm about to play you a world exclusive. Can we get a bomb on that, please? A love bomb on that. What? You got an exclusive, Ralph? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. What's going on here, deep divers? That means we got an exclusive song for you. Uh-oh. That means we got an exclusive. Deep divers, we got an exclusive. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play the exclusive. In the meantime, make sure you smash the like button, share this link. This is a song I produced, deep divers. I'm thinking maybe The Weeknd can get on it. In the meantime, I've done it, right? But high vibrational song. Because we got to warm up, because we are the heroes. We started off with the epic blockbuster movie soundtrack. Now it's time to go a bit retro. Okay, this is a whole new song you ain't even heard yet, deep divers. Let's go. All right. I just gave you some love, deep divers. I just gave you some love. Just because I've been receiving so much love and we ain't even started yet. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Heroes, deep divers, remind yourself that you are a hero. We all have to become the heroes of our own story. This is how we really empower ourselves every single day, when we realize that we came here to be the superheroes. One love to everybody who's in the chat. If you made it here, deep divers, you made it here. Let me shout out to everybody here. Spencer Moore, Pineapple Man. I'm like I say, I'm reading everybody's comment who's giving thanks, because that's what life is about, deep divers. It's not just about me. Spencer Moore, shout out to you. You are appreciated. You're loving that tune. Where can I get it from? You see, deep divers. People are like, Ralph, where can I get it from? Spencer Moore, loving that tune, Ralph. Where can I buy it? Spencer, I tell you what, Spencer, because Spencer is someone who's always on the live streams, deep divers. Spencer, email me. I'm going to send you the whole song for free. I got you, Spencer. Don't worry about it. Reading all the comments. Pineapple Man, you are appreciated. Let's talk about it. Ralph, you are loved, and 2021 is incredible. Absolutely. 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 We are heroes, deep divers. We are heroes, deep divers. Final endgame. Now, we're going to get into it. What did I tell you, deep divers? I said, hey, if you can... Wait a minute. Woo! Breathe in that good ass prana, baby. If you can breathe in that good ass prana, what did I say? What did I say, deep divers? I said, hey, all you got to do, because I'm a man of my word, all you got to do is upload a video to YouTube. Put in the title, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Breathing in that good ass prana challenge. Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. That's all. That's all. And what did I say? I'm going to pick the 10 best ones. Well, deep divers, the challenge is not over yet. You've still got time. In the meantime, what do you think, deep divers? Do you think that I should play some people who have sent me, who have uploaded the video? What do you think? What do you think in the chat? Do you think I should play some? What do you think, deep divers? Do you think I should play some people who said it? Because it will be interesting to see how people sound like, right? It will be very interesting. It will be very interesting to see how people sound like, right? Kimbo Wolfgang, you are appreciated. Thank you for inspiring me every single day. Your truth is loud and proud, and the world is listening. Let's raise the frequency, baby. Gotta wear shades because our future is so bright. What? Slow motion this side. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Clap it up. Now, let me read that again. Kimber Wolfgang just made me do a whole slow motion, deep divers. Master Ralph, thank you for inspiring me every single day. Your truth is loud and proud, and the world is listening. Let's raise the frequency. Gotta wear shades because our future is so bright, deep divers. Oh my gosh. We gotta wear shades because our future is so bright. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, deep divers. I got to screenshot that comment, okay? I got to screenshot that comment. So many beautiful deep divers. Jewel, you are appreciated. The wonderful Jewel Devon, you are appreciated. Hi, Mentor Ralph. Thank you for all that you do. Beautiful and anointed song and vibe. Jewel, I got love for you. Because you've been supporting me. I'm supporting you right now, Jewel. Let me know what song you want, Jewel. I got you. Now, I said deep divers. A lot of people are like, Ralph, yes, play. Play people saying, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Okay, so should we go and find some people who are saying it? Let's go and have a look of people who are saying it, okay? Let's see, deep divers.
Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We are out here in the heart of nature. And Ayla here is raising the frequency. And Emily is raising the vibration. Shout out to Ralph Smart and thank you for all the amazing content you are putting out.
Okay, I'm feeling that. Shout out to you. You are appreciated. That's the first one. Shout out to everybody in this chat. Like I did say, that was wonderful. Let me give a shout out to the wonderful sister who sent that. Isa Falk, you are appreciated. I love you breathing in that good ass prana. Let's go to the next one.
This is Ohima Crystal, Miss Universe Ghana 2010, and I'm just here in the heart of nature, just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, for the good ass prana challenge. Well, stay healthy. Peace.
Okay. How you feeling it, deep divers? You want me to keep going? Shall I keep going and just see some more? What do you think? Shall I keep going? Shout out to everybody here. You know, everybody, the wonderful Ohima. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me keep on going, deep divers. Let me keep it going. People are like, yes, keep it going. Okay, let's keep it going.
Infinite waters diving deep once again. Here we are in the heart of nature. You can see the snow, the magnificent white snow. It is so appealing to catch the spiritual being eyes. We're just spiritual beings here, just raising the vibration, just raising the frequency. And we're living here, having a good time, and we're controlling our mind. We know that nothing controls us from outside, but everything comes within. So all we have to do is control our mind, and we control it out of reality.
Oh baby, let's get a slow motion.
I love that guy. You know, shout out to that wonderful brother out there.
Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the heart of nature, dressed as nature, consuming nature, and woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to Ralph Smart at Infinite Waters. I'm new to your channel, but I absolutely love what you're putting out. And to my subscribers who have no idea what's happening, I love you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I will be back next week with more.
Eda Sex, shout out to you. You are appreciated. So many beautiful people doing it. Let's go to the next one.
Waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in nature, baby. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the vibrations. Take that, take that, take that.
Hey, hey, hey. Shout out to the wonderful Hannah. So many beautiful deep divers. Okay, we're going to play some more later on, though. We're going to play some more later on. How you feeling it, deep divers? See, I told you. You know, I told you. All you got to do is just send me it. I'm going to play it. Plain and simple. heroes, deep divers. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. Constance D. Grote, you are appreciated. Coming in on the 11/11. Thank you for always being you and inviting us to raise the roof with you and breathing in the infinite blessings in each moment. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. Athena, you are appreciated. Thanks for your videos, Ralph. Day one. So many wonderful deep divers here, deep divers. So many beautiful deep divers here. Athena. Lugosi, thanks for your videos, Ralph. I am day one on my vegan challenge. You have inspired me every day to be my greatest version. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's beautiful to hear. You know, a lot of people, I just put out the video, 7 alkaline foods you must have in your diet. And it's great to see a lot of people eating to live. Like, it's so great to see. A lot of people are like, hey, Ralph, it's time for the grapes. Oranges, right? That's great to see. Now you're making me hungry, deep divers. Now you're making me very hungry, deep divers. We ain't even had breakfast yet. But that's great to see a lot of people choosing to eat to live. And this is where you really become the hero. When you're like, actually, I need to eat like a hero. We need to eat like heroes, deep divers. Shout out to everybody who's here. Let me give a shout out to Angie White, the wonderful, magnificent Angie White. Thanks, Ralph, for all your great content and raising the frequency. Wonderful. So, heroes, deep divers. You know, everyone here is appreciated. Let's talk about heroes. Once again, if you're on this live, smash the like button because we got a whole lot to talk about. We got a whole lot to talk about. Smash the like button and share this link with your friends and family. Say, hey, Infinite Waters is here diving deep. Let me give a shout out to Spencer Moore. You are appreciated. We need you now more than ever, Ralph. You are a blessing. Simple. Well, the truth is, you know, Spencer, I appreciate you. But we also need you more than ever. You know, right now, we need you as well. We need all of us right now. And this is the gift. When we all realize that we are all in this together, when we all realize that it's not just about one person, it's about us all becoming the superheroes that we came here to be and connecting like Voltron. What? Slow motion this side. Okay. Shout out to everybody who's here. So, you know, it seems like this is so fitting right now to have a theme of a hero, because if we look at what's happening on the planet, it would seem like we're in some kind of film. Okay, I heard Godzilla was lurking around the place, going through buildings and everything. Right? I heard a new Godzilla is around. I think they call it COVID-19, and it goes around in buildings. Wait, oh my gosh, there it is. I'm scared right now. So because of this, we need some superheroes to sort this out. You know, but like the wonderful. Let me pull up that comment, because was it Kimber? I think it was Kimber. Okay, Kimber. Let me pull up this comment. Kimber said, powerful comment. Let's raise the frequency, baby. Gotta wear shades because our future is so bright. Absolutely. Our future is so bright. And when you realize that you came here to be a superhero, you came here to be the greatest superhero in the world. And you didn't come here to be in bondage. You see, this is like a scene in a film where the superhero is like taken captive. And that's what's happened on the planet. Like a lot of superheroes, they've been taken captive. They're like this woman here. Now it's time for you to start tapping into your superpowers, baby. Right? When you tap into your superpowers, you're going to be like this. Oh my gosh. You're going to be like this. Oh my gosh. You're going to be like this. Oh my gosh. You're going to be like this. Oh my gosh. You're going to be like this. Oh my gosh. Right? So we got to get our superpowers back, deep divers. You know, how does a superhero get their superpowers back? That's a question. How does a superhero get their superpowers back? One love to everybody who's here. So many beautiful deep divers in the chat. You know, shout out to all the superheroes in the house. You see, one of the ways a superhero gets their superpowers back is by not feeling like a victim. You know, life is not something happening to you. Life is something responding to you. What? Slow motion this side. Life is not something happening to you. Life is something responding to you. Let me repeat it one more time. Life is not something happening to you. Life is something that is responding to you. And when you realize this, you really step into the superhero. A lot of us, we feel like victims, especially with the lockdown, especially with the state of the planet. We think that this is all happening to us, but life is not something that happens to you. Life is something that responds to you. It responds to your words, your thoughts, your actions. Life, in essence, is an echo. So when we talk of heroes and the final endgame, the revolution will not be televised. That's because the revolution will be internalized. What? Slow motion this side. The revolution will be internalized. That's where the real revolution will take place in every single human being on the planet. It will take place within themselves. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. Darren Clark, you are appreciated, brother. I do not chase. I attract the things that belong in my life will come to me. Thanks, Ralph, for all you do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brother there. Beautiful brother there. Let me give a shout out to Alexis28. We can do this. Absolutely. Because we ain't having it. Oh, no. I haven't even had... You ain't had breakfast? Oh, my gosh. You ain't had breakfast? That makes two of us. That makes two of us right now. Right? That makes two of us. You're making me hungry right now, brother. Alexis, you're making me hungry. We can do this because we ain't having it and I haven't had breakfast yet. When you said that, I just got instantly hungry. Why do you have to say that, right? Just raising the vibration, baby. Peace. Shout out to you. Okay? We can definitely do this. And that's the thing. You know, in every superhero movie, there's a time where the superhero sometimes gets captured by the villain. And that's what's happening in this motion picture. A lot of people have been captured, but I told you, the story is not over yet. You can get out of lockdown. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. So much love here. The wonderful Lynn Winters, you are appreciated. Bringing positive vibes and receiving in thankfulness and with gratitude all of the offerings of the same from the family of the High Vibe Tribe. Shout out to the High Vibe Tribe. One love, Ralph. Hey, Lynn, the cat down the road loves you. Hey, there's the cat down the road. Do you love Lynn? Yeah, you do? He's tired. It didn't sleep last night, deep divers. Give it a break. Give the cat down the road a break, deep divers. Shout out to the wonderful Lynn Winters. Okay. Heroes, deep divers. I want you to remind yourself, we are the heroes every single day. And life is not something happening to us. Life is responding to us. The wonderful. I love you, Ralph. Greetings from Bulgaria. Shout out to Bulgaria in the house. We are the heroes. Absolutely. Absolutely, we are the heroes. And I want to tell you why we can do this. I want to tell you why we can all be free once again. I want to tell you why we can all find our power back, why we can all turn this world into a better place to live in. Because as a superhero, there comes a point in time when you say, actually, I'm no longer going to be governed by fear. You see, fear is the only thing that can stop a superhero. But when you have no fear, you are the superwoman, ladies. When you have no fear, you are the Superman. When you have no fear, you are the super team. And we all came here to be the superheroes that we see in the movies. So let's not get it twisted. Now, every superhero needs a villain. Is that correct or not? Every superhero needs a villain. So in this story, we have a lot of villains. Who would you say some of the villains are in this story, Deep Divers? Because we're the heroes. Who the hell are the villains then? Who are the villains in this story, right? A lot of people might say, well, the villains are the inorganic ones, Bill Gates, other people, you know. There are a lot of villains, but what if I told you, no, there is no villain outside of yourself? What? What are you talking about, Ralph? Let me talk to you, Deep Divers. You see, okay, now we're gonna dive deep. When you realize that, you see, there's an African proverb which says, listen closely, Deep Divers, there's an African proverb which says, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can't hurt you. What? Slow motion this side. When there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can't hurt you. When there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can't hurt you. So when we talk of heroes and the final endgame, is to realize that the greatest villain isn't Bill Gates or someone outside of you. It's your shadow side. And that's why shadow work is so important. When we talk of being a superhero, we must confront our villain, which is inside of us, which is the shadow side of us. That's the only enemy we have, the one inside of ourselves. Like the African proverb says, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside of you can't hurt you. That's why I tell you, there's nothing to be afraid of. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. The wonderful Sonia Bear, you are appreciated. Ralph is the superhero in my life. Wake up and smell the coffee, and we haven't even had breakfast yet. Sonia, you are appreciated, but I'm here to blow your mind away. Sonia, you are the superhero of your own life. Right? Sonia, I'm here to empower you to say, actually, I'm just a guide. You are your own superhero. I'm not your superhero. You are your own superhero. And I'm a superhero as well. And that's why we've got to come together, so superheroes can unite all around the world. So many beautiful deep divers here. Let me give a shout out to the wonderful Anthony Versi. You are appreciated, brother. Ralph, invoking Avengers everywhere. Hey, Anthony. Now, if this doesn't sound like Avengers, I don't know what does, okay? This is the final endgame. Can we get some epic sound music, please? This is for Anthony. Let's go! Hey, Anthony, you just made me play a whole superhero song. Shout out to Anthony in the house, you know, the wonderful Anthony. And heroes, deep divers. Like I said, life is not something happening to us. Life is responding to us. Right now, we've all got to take back our power. The wonderful Ryan rocks us. You are appreciated. Ralph, you've changed my life in so many ways. Thank you so much. Love you. I got love for you too, Ryan. The wonderful Ryan. Madeline Gray, you are appreciated. 3 nights ago, I had a dream of a floor. Once it went down, soil was left on the land, washed over with orange leaves. Then I seen a rainbow. One love. Thank you, Ralph. Ralph, there is light. Absolutely. Madeline, I love your vivid memory. Like you got every detail down to the T. Like most people have dreams, they don't even know like anything. They can't even remember anything. You're like orange leaves. Like you remembered everything down to the T. Right? That's what we call a professional dreamer. You know. You gotta tell us about your other dreams, Madeline. You gotta tell us about your other dreams, because you like, you know, are so descriptive right now. You know, most people, when they have a dream, they're like, I just had a dream, that's it. You're actually like telling us every detail. And that's powerful, deep divers. You see, dreams, this is where we can also find our power, when we realize that our dreams are real. And a lot of people are now starting to wake up after the deep sleep and say, actually, I'm so much more than what I was told. This is how we become the superheroes. When we realize life is not something happening to us, life is responding to us. This is how we become the superheroes, when we let go of their world and we tune into our own world. This is how we become the superheroes, when we say no to fear. I don't want to be scared of COVID-19. Ain't nobody got time for that, because there's nothing to fear at all. So when I show you an image like this, what comes to your mind? This young lady is not in her superpowers. And that's how a lot of people are on the planet, until they no longer choose to be controlled by fear. And when fear is out of the window, oh baby, now you're stepping into the superhero. Now you're starting to say, actually, nothing can hold me back. And right now, with everything happening on the planet, we need to see the superheroes get in their costumes. You see, every superhero, you need your outfit, deep divers. You need your costume. You got to make sure you've got your suit. You know, every superhero needs a suit. And that's why a lot of people aren't superheroes right now, because they haven't even got their costume ready. What's going on here? You ain't even got your costume ready, deep divers. Right? So there are a lot of villains in this story. You know, some of the villains are the government. Some of the villains are the media. Some of the villains are Bill Gates. Some of the villains, a lot of villains. But like I said, the final end game is when you realize they're not your villains. Because like the African proverb says, there is no enemy out there when there is no enemy inside of you. When there is no enemy within, the enemy outside of you cannot harm you. So we have to remind ourselves that right now, with so much happening on the planet, we've got to learn that the greatest battle, we just played some epic ass music, right? Right. The greatest battle is not happening out there. It's happening inside of you. And that's why right now we have to realize that the greatest battle happening is inside of ourselves. And if we can sort that out, we can win. If we can sort out the greatest battle going on inside of ourselves, we can win. It starts with meditation. This is how you get your superpowers. This is what superheroes do. They recharge. They're like, actually, right now I need to charge. I need to charge up. And when you really charge up, deep divers, like this, when you're really breathing that good ass prana, baby, you get your superpowers back. Real simple. Shout out to everybody in the chat, deep divers. And like I told you, so many beautiful deep divers here. Once again, deep divers, you are appreciated. Make sure you smash the like button if you're on this live. Smash the like button so we can beat the algorithm. And also share this link. Now, I was playing some people breathing in that good ass prana. Shall I continue? Play a bit more? Yeah? I'll play a few more because let's see what they're saying.
What's up, everyone? We are out here in the heart of nature, baby, breathing in that good ass prana. Shout out to Ralph Smart at Infinite Waters. Thank you so much.
The wonderful, wonderful. I'm going through these. Art of Jamelia, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. You know, I told you, deep divers, all you got to do is upload a video because the breathing in that good ass challenge is still on. So upload a video and I'm going to play it.
How's it going today, deep divers? I'm just out here in the famous art gallery today, just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And we didn't have breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there?
Shout out to the brother there. Let me play one more.
Beautiful deep divers, I am here today in the heart of my home, just vibing and of course breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So I thought that I would take the opportunity to use this challenge to spread a message straight from the heart.
Hey, shout out to her. That's the wonderful Annie Hash Angels ASMR. You are appreciated. You are appreciated.
A special shout out to my mentor, Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. Because baby, we are just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We are just raising the frequency. We are just raising the vibration, sending you tons of good ass energy if you're watching this video. And stay blessed.
Okay. You know, like I said, deep divers, shout out to everyone who's been sending them in. That was a supreme goddess. And so many beautiful people around the world. And I hope you're really breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So let's talk about it a bit more, deep divers. Heroes, final endgame. A lot is happening on the planet right now. And I want to urge you to find the superhero inside of yourself, because that's what we came here to do. We came here to be the superheroes. And if you realize that in every superhero movie, there are always villains. And sometimes the greatest villain is a superhero in amnesia. Sometimes the greatest villain is the superhero not really knowing their true powers. You know, a lot of people have been affected with what's happening on the planet, and they feel stuck. They feel helpless. They feel powerless. They're like a superhero who've lost their power. And the way we get it back right now is by canceling our pity party. You see, this is how we become the heroes once again. We got to learn how to cancel the pity party. and we got to get back to being in our true power every single day. The world we're living in is changing at a rapid rate. And a lot of people want to help out other people. Don't you want to do that? Because that's what superheroes do. Like they help other people. And this is a sign you're a superhero if you want to help humanity out right now. Because a lot of people can see that things have changed on the planet. A lot of superheroes see people in need. You see, this is the future for a lot of children right now. And this is not how it's supposed to be. So therefore, I had a meeting with my superhero friends and we're like, hey, we got to do something about this. I heard planet Earth is in a bad shape. I heard there's this monster going around called COVID-19. We got to do something. We got to do something fast. I heard they're scaring everybody on the planet. I said, we got to do something fast about this. So what is the plan we came up with? A great plan. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We have to heal ourselves. You see, for this whole global pandemic to end, we have to heal ourselves internally. We have to remind ourselves everything happening out there is nothing more than a reflection of the collective consciousness on the planet. And therefore, as we heal ourselves, we therefore heal the collective. This is the solution to everything that's happening. It's not an abstract thing. What's happening out there has got to do with you and I as well, because we created it. And this is where we really find our true power. When we all realize that we are all responsible for what's happening on the planet. You see, for the longest time, we just followed. For the longest time, we just followed. For the longest time, a lot of people were like a caterpillar. Every single day, they lived in their lower nature. Every single day, they satisfied their deepest passions and lusts and all of these things. But this is what got them in a terrible predicament. You see, when the caterpillar realizes it has to do something fast, otherwise it's no longer going to be here, what does it choose to do? It chooses to go through the metamorphosis. In other words, it chooses to be the superhero. Slow motion this side. It goes through a process called apoptosis, which is cellular death. And that process, apoptosis, is when the caterpillar becomes the butterfly through the imaginal cells. It now imagines it can fly, and therefore it does. It becomes a superhero. It takes flight. So this is for all you people who sometimes, I know a lot of people right now have lost their jobs. They don't feel like a superhero. They're like, Ralph, how can I be happy with what's happening? I lost my job with this COVID-19 business. I've been crying my eyes out all day, Ralph, because the future looks so bleak. I don't think there's a way out for me. That's okay. Allow yourself to go through that. You see, that's what the caterpillar feels as well. You see, there's a saying, what the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world call a butterfly. What? Slow motion this side. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world call a butterfly. Let me repeat it. I said what the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world call a butterfly. Everything in life is about metamorphosis. That's why you had the great poet Ovid. He wrote a whole collection of works called Metamorphosis. That's what life is about. And if you are someone right now who's fed up with what's happening, you're not the only one. But I'm here to tell you, having a pity party won't change anything. Getting mad won't change anything. What will change something is doing something and making sure you are doing your part. You see, how we become superheroes is by finding our voice as well. A lot of people, you know, deep divers. I was listening to something, I think it was Pitbull was talking about. If you don't know who Pitbull is, he's this rapper, this artist. And he was talking some shit, deep divers. He was diving deep. I'm like, Pitbull, you sure you're not a deep diver? He was talking about Event 201, all kind of things. I said, this guy, he's awake. So it's always great to see that you have people like Pitbull and other celebrities who have the balls to speak up about what's happening. And that's great to see. You see, this is how you become a superhero. You got to make sure you're using your platform. If you have access to millions of people, make sure you can help a few people along the way. If you have access to a few hundred people, make sure you are helping them in some way. If you have only access to a few people, make sure you are enlightening them. This is how to become the superhero. You see, superheroes show people the truth when everyone else tells them the lie. You see, the villains, they tell you the lies, right? And they get everyone scared. Because I told you, the inorganic ones need fear to survive. That's the only way they can control you. Through fear. But heroes, they say, hey, you don't have to worry. I got this. You see, heroes say, don't worry about it. We've got this. So heroes move you into love. Villains move you into fear. And right now, we all have to step into our superhero avatars. Let me shout out to Spencer Moore. You are appreciated, Spencer Moore. That's word. I want to be a part of Ralph's Protection Revolution. That's your next step, bro. Hey, Spencer Moore, you are appreciated. Okay. David Toms, you are appreciated. Thank you, David. If my superpower is emanating a 360 degrees radius of love, then enemies cannot exist because they will discover love for themselves and will then be awakened and ascend. What? Slow motion this side. Let me repeat that, deep divers. David Tomes, okay? Powerful. If my superpower is emanating a 360 degrees radius of love, then enemies cannot exist because they will discover love for themselves and will then be awakened and ascend. Oh my gosh, deep divers. You know, David is dropping some truth bombs. And I did the whole live stream with Till, my friend. And we were talking about exactly what David is talking about. Let me repeat it one more time. If my superpower is emanating a 360 degrees radius of love, then enemies cannot exist because they will discover love for themselves and will then be awakened and ascend. Okay, that's powerful right there. You see, when you realize love is their kryptonite, with everything going on, love is their kryptonite. Love is something they can't take. If you want to know what weapon you have, it's your love. Love is their kryptonite. And that's why a lot of people are starting to wake up, because they're starting to realize their love is more powerful than their fear. Okay? Heroes, deep divers, final end game. Make sure you smash the like button right now. Smash the like button and share this link. I got a gift for you, deep divers. Okay, should we go Zelda? Can we go Zelda? Let's just raise the frequency with some beautiful music. Let's go. Oh, we enjoyed that. We enjoyed that beautiful music, Deep Divers. That's from Zelda, right? That's from Zelda. Let me give a shout out to everyone who's in this chat. So many beautiful deep divers recognizing they are the superheroes. That's what's up. Rawson Newman, shout out to you. I have dreams about the prosperous future of ours. I wake up and see the dream world merging with the material one only because our intentions, woo, powerful. And that's the whole thing, deep diver. You see, part of being a superhero is about realizing you don't have to live in their world. Now, let me talk to you, deep divers. A lot of people always say, Ralph, do you believe that artificial intelligence is going to take over? Oh my gosh. Do you believe that we're all going to become robots? I said no, because I'll tell you why. It's a choice right now. Just like Rasan said, I wake up and see the dream world merging with the material one. We got to remind ourselves that it's all a dream. It was all a dream. Life is but a dream. Now, there are forces on this planet that want to turn a human being into a human cyborg. Absolutely. There is the AI agenda. At the same time, a lot of people now are finding their superhero power, and they're saying, actually, I want to be free. Actually, I don't want to live inside a virtual reality. I don't want my children to live inside of a virtual reality. I don't want this to be the future for my children. So this is why a lot of people are becoming superheroes, because they're like, actually, I would rather do this. See, I would rather just play among some sunflowers, you know. This is how we become the superheroes. We got to be in our own element. Let me repeat that. We got to be in our own element. We have to be in our own element. This is how you become the superheroes. When was the last time you stared in front of the sun, deep divers? You stared at the sun. Are you aware that the sun is responsible for everything? And the more that you are in the presence of the sun, the more your life takes on a whole new meaning. If you have the luxury to be on a beach right now, you're blessed. This is how you become the superheroes. You have to be in your own element. You remember those superhero films, deep divers, where the villain makes the superhero lose all of its powers because they take the superhero out of their element. They capture the superhero and they say, okay, I'm going to put a mask on you. I'm going to keep you in lockdown. I'm going to set you a quarantine. I'm going to say you can't go out. You can't travel. You can't move. Now, how does the superhero get out of this? That's the question for you, right? How does a superhero get out of this? Right? Because you always see it in those films, right? There's a scene where the superhero is tied up. But some way, somehow, they manage to find a way out. You see, with this global pandemic, I'm here to remind you, deep divers, in the final end game, there is a way out. Oh, there's a way out, baby. And it comes with you realizing you no longer have to be a prisoner in your own home. You no longer have to be a slave. You no longer have to play with the cards you were dealt. You can shuffle a whole new deck. What? Slow motion this side. You no longer have to listen to people telling you about how horrible the world is becoming. Because you see, there's something called perception magic. And how perception magic works, and this is how they control you. This is how the inorganic ones control millions of people. Perception magic is showing people something and then telling them that this is how the whole world is. So if you realize that the whole world is a story, listen closely, deep divers, for the slow motion. Okay, the Hopi said, the one who tells the story controls the world. Slow motion this side. So when we talk of being a hero, you have to be the author of your own story. Spencer Moore, you are appreciated. Double word from the ginger cat down the road. You are appreciated. Spencer, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone who's giving thanks. And like I told you, deep divers, we are the heroes. We are the heroes. And we have to become the author of this story. Because if you let other people control the narrative, this is what they want for you. They want you feeling like a victim. You see, this wonderful woman has lost her superhero powers. She is scared because she's been told she's got no future. She is scared because she's been told she can't travel. She's scared because she's been told a big lie. And that's the way they can control you when you've forgotten who you really are. Now, the way you rise up to the superhero, you have to find yourself. Make sure you watch the video I made, how to find yourself and attract abundance. Before you can become a superhero, you must make sure every single day that you are okay with being who you are. Because this is the step of every superhero. They got to find themselves. They got to spend a bit of time by themselves, right? They got to know who they are a bit. And this is why a lot of people who spend a lot of time alone, they become the superheroes. Ever wonder why the superhero is always by themselves? What? Slow motion this side. But what happens? They're on a mission. They're here to help. And this is why we love the superheroes. This is why we love the superheroes, right? Shout out to all you wonderful deep divers. So let's raise the frequency a bit, deep divers. Let's go. This one's really gonna help you raise your frequency. Let's dance. Let's go. Oh yeah. Just to help you raise the frequency, deep divers, just showing you. Let me actually put the superhero background. I got the whole superhero background, deep divers, right? That's how we do it here. As you can see, that background, everything has to be aligned. That background is the same as that background. Right? The same background, deep divers, because we do it like that, right? Let me give a shout out to everybody here. Once again, I'm David Holmes, you are appreciated. David Holmes, a superhero's most challenging battle is always with herself or himself. Absolutely. 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 And this is what I've been telling you, deep divers. A superhero's most challenging battle is always with herself or himself. When we talk of the final endgame, it's not you facing the media. It's not you facing Bill Gates. It's not you facing the pharmaceutical industry. It's not you facing the media. It's you facing yourself, your shadow side. And when you learn how to integrate the shadow side with yourself, you now have no more villains out there, because now you take back the power. So this is how superheroes really overcome adversity. They realize that the villain is actually inside of them. They realize that the most challenging battle is always with herself or himself. Now, if we tie this into what's happening on the planet, a lot of people think things are happening to them. Once again, life is not something happening to you. Life is responding to you. Let me repeat that. Life is not something happening to you. Life is responding to you. So this is where we find a way out of even this global pandemic, when enough people realize that actually we can all do something about what's happening. If you don't like what's happening on the planet right now, guess what? You're not the only one. Guess what? You can use your voice. Guess what? You can speak your truth even if your voice shakes. See, this is where we all empower ourselves every single day. And thank goodness a lot of people are starting to wake up on the planet. It's about time. It's about time. It's about time. We have the keys. Absolutely. We have the keys. And this is how you really, it's what I call let it rain. Let the abundance rain. Let the blessings come. Let the life you know you came here to live, let it manifest for you. You got to step into your greatness right now. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. A lot of people who lose their superpowers, they just accept realities given by someone else. What did Steve Jobs say? Don't waste your life living someone else's. What did Ralph Smart say? Don't die with your song still inside of you. Don't die without saying what you have to say. Don't die a slave. Don't die a sheep. And right now, the final end game, we're going to start to see a split between people. It's already happened. Some people, you know, your friends and family, they see things in one way and they're like, hey, you can't tell me nothing. You see, this is what's happening on the planet as I'm speaking. There's a split between 3D and 5D, between people who are consumed by fear and between people who are saying, actually, something isn't adding up. You see, a lot of people right now, it was only supposed to be 2 weeks to flatten the curve, but it's nearly been a year. Slow motion this side. So a lot of superheroes, they can smell BS from a mile away. And now when you take off the mask, when you take off the persona, because that's what the mask represents, now you can start to find yourself. Now you can start to be the superhero that you came here to be. A lot of people are waking up fast. Everyone is destined for greatness, absolutely. You see, the only thing in the way of a superhero's journey is just really finding the courage to believe enough in themselves. Now, when we talk of everything that's happening, let's not forget that we still have our own dreams. Forget about COVID-19 for a second. And COVID means creating our vision in detail, right? But when we talk of this is our lives, we are all supposed to be manifesting and self-actualizing. So we got to also stay focused on what it is we're here to do. We're not here just to be scared 24/7. We're not here to bow down. We're here to stand up. The great George Orwell said this: in a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. George Orwell wrote 1984. And a lot of people say, Ralph, we're kind of in a 1984 world right now. I don't see any hope. What's going on? I wake up and things seem kind of bad, Ralph, on the planet. I'm kind of worried for human beings. I said, hey, you have to remind yourself that you can change this whole collective reality when you step into your power. Only humans change the world collectively. So we want to remind ourselves we've all got it in us to live in the world we want, but we all now have to wake up. We've been sleeping for a long time. It's wake up time. We've been sleeping and dreaming away. Now it's time to face reality. It's time to realize that if we don't wake up and do something, we're going to be living in the full-blown zombie apocalypse. Don't sneeze at all, okay? You're going to have no friends, deep divers. Shout out to everybody who's here. Shout out to all you wonderful deep divers in the chat. You are appreciated. George White. Shout out to George White. Thank you, George. All is God. Nothing is outside of it. Therefore, you are God. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Can we get a love bomb on that? What? And this is how people start to find the superhero inside of themselves. They start to realize that they are a part of the cosmos. See, Buddha, when he was awakening, he realized he was the one. And that's the path of a superhero. You realize you're like Neo in the Matrix. You become the one. And when everyone becomes the one, we are all empowered. We are all empowered. Let me give a shout out to Anthony DeLuca. You are appreciated, Anthony. Thank you so much. Unconditional love to all. Anthony, because of the love you've shown me, I got a whole song for you. Okay? I got a whole new song for you. I got so many good songs, deep divers, I don't even know which one to pick. Okay, we're gonna go with Summer. We're gonna go with Summer. The remix, though. Just listen to this electric guitar, okay? Let's go! All right, that was the remix. That was the remix, you know, but that was for you, Anthony. You know, that's just a little taste of Deep Divers of the remix of Summer. But heroes, here to remind you, you are the hero of your own story. And right now, we all have to be a hero. In the midst of this global pandemic, we all have to take back our power. We got to take back our freedom. We got to step in the throne of where we really belong. And this is how we can get out of this predicament we're in. By the way, Deep Divers, the cat down the road said it loves you. Can you give the cat down the road some love, please? So many beautiful deep divers here. So many beautiful deep divers here. Make sure you smash the like button, Deep Divers, if you're on this live. Smash the like button and share this link with other deep divers. So, another theme I want to bring to you, and something else I want to bring to your attention. Right now, there are a lot of people working behind the scenes to expose what's really going on with this global pandemic. For instance, you have over 100,000 doctors coming out and speaking up about what's really going on. And I salute that, because it's going to take bravery to be a superhero. When was the last time you saw a scared superhero? Huh? When was the last time you saw a scared superhero? No. As a superhero, you got to be brave. As a superhero, you got to be brave. As a superwoman, ladies, as a Wonder Woman, you got to be brave. You got to speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. And right now is good to see a lot of people doing that. It's good to see people coming out, even mainstream celebrities coming out, talking, speaking up about what's happening and saying we ain't having it. That's where we need to move to. Because if you don't, this is going to be the future for the rest of your life. Social distancing. That's an oxymoron. How can you be social and distant at the same time? It doesn't have to make sense with the inorganic ones. So right now, when we talk of being a superhero, we have to make sure, okay, a lot of lions are starting to wake up. A lot of lions are starting to wake up. And that's how to become a superhero. You got to be able to be the lion and the lioness. Because if you are the sheep, it's over for you. If you are the sheep, it's over for you. Because the sheep, let me bring a picture of what the sheep look like, okay? The sheep, let me show you sheep, what sheep do. The sheep will only lead you to the slaughterhouse. Okay? And this is what we're up against. You see, a lot of people, we want to be like everyone else. We want to follow. We want to listen to the media. We want to listen to everybody. And you see, sheep, the only thing they can look at is the backside of another sheep. And little do they know that they're being led to the slaughterhouse. See, that's where the sheep are going. They think they're going somewhere fun. No, you're being led to the slaughterhouse. Right? And now it's time to not be a sheep. Instead, it's time to find your true power. And thank goodness, a lot of people are. A lot of people are. A lot of people are no longer choosing to be the sheep. Instead, they're choosing to be the lion, the lioness, and get off their backside and say, actually, we got to do something about this. Because it's the final end game. We are the heroes. What did Freddie Mercury sing? We are the champions, right? We are the champions. Lil Love, Sunshine, you are appreciated. We are love. They fear us. Dreams are power. Powerful. 369. I see you. I see you. We are love. They fear us. Dreams are power. Let me repeat it one more time, deep divers. We are love. They fear us. That's just a powerful statement in itself, right? We are love, they fear us. Dreams are power. And this is how to become a superhero. This is how we take back our power. We have to realize we are love. That's why they're afraid. And therefore, we have to keep radiating the love energy, spreading the love energy all around us. Because love is their kryptonite. When you are in love, you can't be in fear. Universal law states two opposing frequencies cannot occupy the same time and space. Let me talk to you, deep divers, right? Universal law states two opposing frequencies cannot occupy the same time and space. Let me repeat it. I said universal law states two opposing frequencies cannot occupy the same time and space. What am I talking about, deep divers? What am I talking about, deep divers? You see, if you are in fear, you can't be in love. If you are in a fear state, you can't be in love. Now check this out, deep divers. If you are in a love frequency, you can't be in fear. It's either or. It's either love or it's fear. You can't be in between. So right now you got to choose. Am I going to be afraid for the rest of my life? Or am I going to say there's nothing to be afraid of? I'm not afraid of Godzilla. I never was. I never will be. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got things to do. I got my dream to live out. They're trying to stop my travel plans. We can't have that. We got places to go. We got cats to see, deep divers. But we are love. You know, they fear us. They are afraid of love because love creates a world they cannot control. And part of being a superhero is when you do everything in love. You see, the reason why superheroes are so powerful is because they protect the less able. They help those in need. They restore justice, order. They bring back balance. They protect the community. They stand up for people who are unable to stand up for themselves. Wonder Woman right here, right now. That's you, ladies. It's time for you to stand up. Be the Wonder Woman that you came here to be. Let me give a shout out to Sugar Slim. You are appreciated. Love and appreciate you, Ralph. My birthday is tomorrow. Whew. Sugar Slim, you are appreciated. Happy birthday for tomorrow. I send you blessings. May the universe continue to give you good ass prana energy. Take that. Take that. Take that. Okay, Sugar, I got a birthday gift for you. Once again, everyone who's on this live, make sure you smash the like button, deep divers. Smash the like button. And share this link with other people. Okay, so I got one for you. What we're gonna do is, because it's Sugar's birthday, let's go. Let's breathe in some good ass prana, baby. Can we do that? Beautiful deep divers, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Hey, That was for your birthday. Sugar Slim, that was for your birthday for tomorrow, right? We blessed you with the breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So deep divers, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. You know, there is a great awakening happening all around the world. The great awakening is growing stronger. Why? As the inorganic ones seek more control, people are starting to awaken. They're moving to the fifth dimension. They're letting love guide them and not fear. There's a lot of pushback. And this is how we really find our power. This is how we really empower ourselves every single day. We have to remind ourselves that we didn't come here. We didn't come here to be anything less than great. We came here to step into our true power 100%. So the good news on the planet is that the awakening is growing stronger. What you're doing is not in vain. What you're doing is not in vain. If you are someone right now who's helping other people wake up, you're helping other people awaken from the deep sleep, the illusion world, congratulations. If you are someone who's helping people, even family members, you're giving them jewels and gems, congratulations, because we need people like you. We need the light workers. We need the chosen ones. We need the crystals who are on the front lines exposing the lies and bringing the truth, because that's what heroes do, that they expose the lies and they bring forth the truth. Once again, we have to remind ourselves, with everything that's happening on the planet, we are not victims. We never were, and we never will be. We are co-creators. And I want to say a shout out to everyone who's growing their own fruits and vegetables. Make sure you check out that video, Ralph's Smart Diet, 7 alkaline foods you must have in your daily diet to remove mucus. See, part of being a superhero, because I told you, you got to be able to be in your own element. You got to be able to have the right foods so you can be a superhero. Aubergines, right? You got to make sure you're growing your own fruits and vegetables. Say, actually, I got the secret food that can take me to the next level. You see, this is how to become a superhero, right? That's how to become a superhero. Make sure you're eating to live, because you are what you eat. Every 35 days, your body makes new cells from the foods you are eating. And if you are someone who's like, hey, I'm taking my health seriously, Ralph, you're a superhero. A lot of people right now are like, hey, they're messaging me. They're like, Ralph, you know, I invested in some farmland. I bought a piece of farmland. I'm growing my own fruits, my own vegetables. And that's what's up, right? You have even some celebrities who are like doing videos on that as well, because you want to make sure that when shit hits the fan, you're good. You ain't got to rely on the supermarket. Why? Because you're growing your own fruits. You're growing your own vegetables. You're learning about agriculture. You're learning how to work the land. And this is part of being a superhero. In the final end game, you become self-sufficient. Chill Rock, you are appreciated. Let me shout out Chill Rock. They try to make you seem crazy because they're scared of change, and I have too much love to be in fear. Thank you, Ralph.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Absolutely. That's a powerful comment by Chill Rock. They try to make you seem crazy because they're scared of change. And I have too much love to be in fear. You see, this is how to become a superhero. You got to be fearless. what was one of the lines in Baba Sparks' Ugly? They can't arrest us all. Right? So they can't arrest us all. We got to remind ourselves that there's a film called Ants, okay? And in the film, the Disney film Ants, Z the Ant thinks that the army generals are more powerful than the rest of the ants. Now, check this out. There are only a few army general ants, but there are millions of worker ants. So then Z starts to wake up and says, actually, if we all unite, we can all turn this whole thing around because there are millions of us and only a few generals. Slow motion this side. So remind yourself that you are more powerful than you know. Smarter than you believe, greater than you can imagine. And when we talk of being a superhero, we got to stop being modest. We got to stop dumbing ourselves down to make other people feel comfortable. We got to stop playing small. The great Rumi said, you didn't come here to play small, right? You didn't come here to play small. You definitely didn't come here to be like this your entire life. Because we got dreams to live. We got things to do. And right now, I'm happy to see that a lot of people are standing up saying we ain't having it. Let me tell you about a bird, deep divers, okay? Have you heard the great poem, The Caged Bird? I now know why the caged bird sings. Have you heard that poem? Tell me who that poem's by, right? Tell me who that poem's by if you know. Don't look at Google. Just tell me who that poem's by, right? Because that's what's happening right now. Do you know who said that poem? Why the caged bird sings. Do you know that? Do you know which poet said that? Shout out to everybody here. Thank you, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou, okay? Maya Angelou said that. So a lot of people are just like this bird right here. Now, this bird is happy being in a cage because the cage is all it knows. It's all it knows, just being in a cage. The cage is warm. It can get fed. It can drink water, right? Because it's safe. Now, one day, the bird in the cage starts to do a little samba, baby. Really? Yeah. The bird in the cage starts to do a little samba. It starts to feel itself. Deep divers is like, wait a minute, I want to fly. I want to move. It can't move around, right? It wants to move around, but it can't move around. It can't fly. It's got everything. It's got food, shelter, water. The only thing this bird doesn't have is what it was born with, which is its freedom. What? Slow motion this side. See, that's the only thing this bird doesn't have. It has everything else. It's got food whenever it wants. It's got water whenever it wants because they feed it. It's got security. But the only thing it doesn't have is its freedom. You see, one day, this bird says, wait a minute, where are the rest of my brothers and sisters? Where are my brothers at? Where are my sisters at? Where are my brothers at? Where are my sisters at? You see, it has a distant flashback, a distant memory of being with its family, because its true nature is to do this. See, that's the bird's true nature. It's to take flight, not to be in lockdown. So I want to remind you that we have to make sure we don't trade our freedom for security. Let me repeat that. We got to make sure we don't trade our freedom for security. You see, this bird is sad to say, but the fact still remains. It traded its freedom for security. Now it's in lockdown. It can't go anywhere. It can't move. It can't travel. And one day it's going to wake up saying, gosh, I should have never have traded my freedom for security, because right now I'm in a cage I can't get out of. Deep divers. Deep divers. Now you know why the caged bird sings, right? Now you know why the caged bird sings, because one day it wakes up to say, actually, I didn't come here to live in a cage. It gets boring being in lockdown. No, instead, I came here to be free. I came here to be flying high. And this is why a lot of people are starting to wake up, because they're refusing to trade their freedoms for a comfortable prison. Once again, deep divers, everybody on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button right now. And we have to be able to follow our dreams. I said this in my famous book. First of all, told to you are appreciated. I said this: the universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their hearts. In the wonderful book Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon, and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Make sure you get it. We have to learn how to be brave every single day. We have to learn how to breathe in the good ass prana. ralphsmart.com/close. Make sure you hook yourself up real good. We got to make sure we are choosing to breathe every single day. So, in this superhero film, we must remind ourselves, like the African proverb says, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside of you cannot harm you. A lot of people think the media are their villain. Maybe the government, maybe the news, maybe Bill Gates, maybe the pharmaceutical company. No, the greatest villain, the greatest enemy is inside of you. And when you learn to integrate your shadow side, now you become the superhero. In other words, unbeatable, unstoppable, magnificent in your grace and walk. So because we're feeling like superheroes, it's only right I play superhero music, right? Right? So let's become superheroes, deep divers. Let me give a shout out as well to Greg D, who composed that. Fantastic composer. So I'm still feeling in the superhero mood, deep divers. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. Okay. Let me give a wonderful shout out to Danielle Sorcida. You are appreciated, Danielle. The cat down the road is saying hi. It loves you. We create ourselves in the forms we imagine. Years pass. We are what we have spoken. Powerful, Osiris. Okay, powerful, powerful. We create ourselves in the forms we imagine. Years pass. We are what we have spoken. Slow motion this side. That was powerful right there, Danielle. And this is how it works, deep divers. You know, I'm sure that's from the Emerald Tablets. We create ourselves in the forms we imagine. And this is why I always tell you, part of being a superhero is about reminding yourself you can create your own reality. Part of being a superhero is about reminding yourself you can speak what you want into existence. You see, part of being a superhero is about realizing your story is not over. You see, part of being a superhero, ladies, part of being Wonder Woman is about realizing you have to stand up for truth, justice, equality, but most of all, your freedom. And this is how you become a superhero. That's how you become the superhero. The Great Awakening is growing stronger, deep divers, by the second. More and more people are waking up. That's the good news. More and more people are finding their power. That's the great news. Shout out to everybody who's here. But that was powerful, Danielle. That was powerful. Let me shout out Sean. Sean, you are appreciated. You just gave me 8,900. I don't know what currency that is, but you are appreciated. Brother Ralph, do you know about the Simian line? Shout out to you, Sean. Talk to me in what way you want to dive into it. Talk to me about what way you want to dive into it. I know about it, but write in the comment section which way you want me to dive into it, and I'm going to dive into it. Kal-El of Krypton, you are appreciated. Hey, I think we got Superman deep divers in the comment section. You are appreciated. Kal-El of Krypton. And we got to remind ourselves that a lot of us, we grew up watching these superhero movies. And we got to remind ourselves we are the ones we are seeing in the movies. It's us. We are the ones we are seeing in the movies. It's all us. And right now, we all have to find our wings. You know, this was a thumbnail of the video. You see, this is Superman flying, facing the world like, hey, we ain't having this nonsense anymore. Right now, we're going to bring justice. Right now, we're going to bring the truth back to the people. But it wouldn't be a movie without a villain, right? It wouldn't be a movie without a villain. And right now, there are a lot of villains. Let's just dive into what a lot of superheroes are going to prevent. right now on the planet, deep divers, as a psychologist, as a counselor, I'll tell you, a lot of people have a lot of mental health issues with the global pandemic. Depression rates are through the roof. Anxiety rates are through the roof. Even suicide rates are up. So as a superhero, they are protecting the men, women, and children. See, this is not how children are supposed to be living. I mean, even the teddy bear has a face mask. Goodness gracious. You know, the superheroes remind us that we have to make sure we know that we didn't come to live in a perpetual state of fear. Superheroes save people who are afraid. And isn't it funny that the media keep people afraid? Superheroes help people to not be afraid. That's the difference. That's the difference. That's the difference. So let's spice it up as well. Very powerful song I produced. It's going to raise your frequency. You ready to dance, deep divers? Let's go! Oh yeah, we're enjoying ourselves, deep divers. We're enjoying ourselves. We're enjoying ourselves. So, heroes. Let's just go through a few things that we were talking about. If you're just joining this live, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button immediately. Smash the like button and share the link. Heroes, final endgame. So, a lot of you have been dancing. You're still dancing. You're still moving. That's great. When we talk of the final endgame, There's a reason why a lot of things are happening very fast right now on the planet. Censorship. Taking away your freedom of speech. No school, children at home. It seems like they have no future. See, this is the setting of a superhero movie. Right now, we need superheroes to rise to the occasion. We need superheroes to rise to the challenge and help people who need to be helped. Because a lot of people need help out there. A whole load of people need help out there. Let me shout out to Scarlett. Scarlett K, you are appreciated. Can you upload this song, Anemic and Nervous? Breakdown? Send me the song, love. I'll play it. Send me the song. I'll play it. Brian Butler, the wonderful, magnificent Brian Butler. You are appreciated, Brian. Let's shout out to Brian, Deep Divers. Brian Butler. I'm on a mission to replenish Mother Earth. Who's with me? Plant those seeds. We're with you, Brian. That's great to see a young brother who's on a mission to replenish Mother Earth. He's a superhero, Deep Divers. He's a superhero. And right now, we got to rise to the occasion. We got to rise to the challenge. We got to help those in need. A lot of people, like I said, they're having their dreams ruined, their childhood ruined, their planned ruins. And a superhero needs to come to the rescue. Brian Butler is one of them. Brian Butler is a brother who said, we ain't having it. Brian Butler is a superhero, Deep Divers. The world has been waiting for. The good news is, so are you too. So am I. So is everyone. We've all got to become superheroes and then connect like Voltron. There has been tremendous pushback, protests all around the world, riots all around the world, people standing up and saying, actually, we ain't having it. We don't want to be in lockdown anymore. We don't want to be in bondage anymore. And this is why there's a lot of hope for the planet, because a lot of people, they're no longer willing to drink the Kool-Aid. A lot of people are no longer willing to drink the Kool-Aid. A lot of people waking up real quick. You see, when you learn, I made a video, Deep Divers, and make sure you watch it, called Let Go and Trust the Universe. Let me talk to you. When we talk of Heroes Final Endgame, the revolution will not be televised. Okay, the revolution will not be televised because the revolution will be internalized. The revolution happens when you learn to let go. Jennifer, you are so appreciated. Let me shout out to Jennifer Breeze. Like I say, I'm grateful for everybody here who is contributing to the show, giving an offering. You are appreciated. Jennifer Breeze, you are appreciated. So much thanks for the spiritual tools, Ralph. I wrote a song called 1111. That's beautiful. Jennifer, I tell you what, send me the song. And in the next video, I'm going to play it. The next stream, I'll play it. Because it's great to see people creating. Jennifer Breeze, she made a song 1111. And a lot of people, my oh my, they're seeing 1111. And 1111 is the wake-up call to get your ass out of the matrix. 1111 is the wake-up call to free yourself from the illusion. 1111 is the wake-up call that you are now starting to see the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And this is why we're living in monumental times of great change. Great liberation is here. We are all finding our true power. And it took COVID-19 to show us all what really matters. It took COVID-19 for us to really appreciate that good ass prana. You see, before COVID-19, people took the air for granted. Now, what's happening? Breathing is a revolutionary act. Just breathing is a revolutionary act. Oh my gosh, I can breathe. Right? So we're starting to realize how important it is to breathe. A lot of people right now are breathing. Who would have thought, deep divers? A lot of people right now are breathing. Who would have thought, right? Scarlet K, you are appreciated. The wonderful, magnificent Scarlet K in the house. Our freedom is more important than our fear. You're making me do that face again, Scarlet. Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. Our freedom is more important than our fear. Whew. That was powerful. And that's how I know the awakening is growing stronger. When you have people like Scarlet K. Our freedom is more important than our fear. And this is why millions of people are waking up, moving into the fifth dimension. This is why millions of people are seeing through the lies, the deceit, the deception, and are now becoming the superheroes they came here to be. Very simple. Our freedom is more important than our fear. Let me repeat that. Our freedom is more important than our fear. That's another screenshot. Now, I'm going to quote you, Scarlett, in a video I do as well. Let me screenshot. Okay, we screenshot. Now, shout out to everybody here. So many beautiful deep divers, heroes, final endgame. James, you are appreciated. James Crumsy. Ralph, tell him, be the spoon, be the spoon. Absolutely. We can be the spoon. There is no spoon. And when we talk of being a superhero, you know, I did the whole vegan, the Ralph Smart diet. And I'm encouraging you today to really choose to eat to live every single day. Choose to eat to live every single day. If you haven't seen already, make sure you watch the video. Ralph Smart Diet, 7 alkaline foods you must have in your daily diet. Part of being a superhero is making sure you are eating foods that can help you, foods that can nourish you, foods that can give you long-lasting power. And now you can overcome any adversity. The wonderful Sir Lift a Lot. Hey, shout out to Sir Lift a Lot. You are appreciated, brother. Love and light. Love is our best weapon. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love is our best weapon.
Let's get ready to rumble!
That's a love bomb right there. Sir Lift a Lot just said it. Love is our best weapon. You see, if you want a way out of this global pandemic, realize love is our best weapon. I told you. There is no superhero on the face of the planet who is afraid. Because it's either love or fear. You got to choose one. Universal law states, deep divers, two opposing frequencies cannot occupy the same time and space. And what is needed is for people to go all in, to really become the superhero they came here to be, and say, actually, there's nothing to fear. And you're seeing it. Protests all around the world. People standing up all around the world. Because a lot of people are starting to realize if they don't do something, they will have no freedoms left. George Orwell said, in a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Thank goodness, Jesus Christ. Thank goodness more people are speaking up. It's about time. It's about time for the pushback, because this is the last chance humanity have to get it right. Otherwise, it's going to be over. We're already seeing how a lot of people are accepting the new normal. As a psychologist and a counselor, if you realize that there was a study called the Milgram experiment, Stanley Milgram, the obedience experiment. And what it was about was giving people an electric shock if they got a question wrong. And this was at a time when it was real electric shocks. People were really getting their arse lit up, deep divers. It was not fun. And every question they got wrong, the voltage would increase. Only until someone would say, I want the experiment to stop, would the experiment stop. Otherwise, it would just continue. And only a few people out of hundreds said, stop the experiment. Most people just went along with it and got electrocuted. So you got to study things like the Milgram experiment. You got to study MK Ultra, mind control. You got to study Operation Mockingbird. You got to study Operation Paperclip. Type these things into Google, and I keep saying, instead of going on Facebook, put your face in a book. Slow motion this side. But love is our best weapon. Absolutely. Love is our best weapon. Love is the greatest tool we have right now. Because love conquers all fear. Fear can't conquer fear. Fear only breeds more fear. And that's why a lot of people, they get scared by the media. They get scared by the government. They get scared by big tech. Because fear is food for inorganic entities. And they feed off it. And therefore, the best weapon you have, like Sir Liftalot said, is your love frequency. Love is their kryptonite. Love is their kryptonite. Love is their kryptonite. So let's move into the love frequency. We did a whole remix of this. Listen to this. Listen to the message as well as you dance your feet. Let's go! I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. so happy to manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become the school. Oh yes, and that was the remix. I produced the song, but the remix is done by Marco Pagan. Find him on SoundCloud. Master at the electric guitar. You know, truly phenomenal. So many beautiful deep divers here. Once again, deep divers, we've got a whole lot to talk about. Smash the like button. Smash the like button and make sure you share this link. Heroes. Let's talk about it, deep divers. Let's talk about heroes. Let me have the superhero background. Let me get the superhero background, deep divers. Okay? Heroes, the Great Awakening continues. And this is the breaking news. The breaking news you're not seeing in the media is that a lot of people are waking up. You know, there have been riots in the UK. There have been riots everywhere. Kesh, you are appreciated. Coming in on the 999. One love to you. Kesh. You didn't leave a comment, love, but you are appreciated. Okay? So we got to remind ourselves that right now, it's time for superheroes to come out of hibernation. You see, a lot of people think that by playing it safe and not speaking up will save their ass. I told you of the story of what happened to the bird who thought it was safe. The bird who was afraid lived this life in the cage forever. Oh my gosh. Slow motion this side. I said the bird who was afraid, deep divers, lived its life in the cage forever. Don't let that be you. Don't choose to be a bird that lives in a cage when you could choose instead to be a bird roaming free in the wild. Don't trade your freedom for security. And this is why a lot of people are now becoming the superheroes. It's about time. Oh, it's about time. Oh, it's about time. And like I told you, deep divers, there are so many deep divers because I told you, we still have the Breathing in That Good Ass Prana challenge. Just send a video and I'm going to play it. And I did say, if you're just new to this, I was playing them at the beginning of the show. Everybody who sent in, not everyone, but a lot of people, I play their videos. And be a part of the Breathing in That Good Ass Prana challenge. Make sure you upload a video to YouTube of you, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And I'm going to play it, okay? So, Issa Falk, let me play it again.
Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We are out here in the heart of nature. And Ayla here is raising the frequency. And Emily is raising the vibration. Shout out to Ralph Smart and thank you for all the amazing content you are putting out.
Shout out to the wonderful sister there. You know, like I told you, deep divers, you know, I'm a man of my word.
This is Ohima Crystal, Miss Universe Ghana 2010, and I'm just here in the heart of nature, just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, for the good ass prana challenge. Well, stay healthy. Peace.
Okay, you know, shout out to Ohima Crystal, the wonderful, and you know, it's such a gift to receive so many people who sent them in. Kesh, you are appreciated, love. Sending love and light your way, Ralph. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and knowledge with us. You are truly an amazing spiritual being. Well, I'm here for you, Kesh. I appreciate you, and it's great to see that you are also becoming the superhero that you know you came here to be. Everything lies in ourselves. And this is why, this is how the superhero gets out of it. Because I told you, in every superhero movie, there is a scene like this. Am I kidding or am I kidding? I'm not kidding, okay? There is a scene like this. I'll show you the scene. I'll show you the scene. I'll show you the scene in a second. Let me just read and give thanks to everybody who's here. That's important. Love, Luvaluation. Okay. Let me give a shout out to Luvaluation. Lovaluation. Okay. You are appreciated coming in on the 33 wave. Deep divers. Thanks for not selling out, Ralph. Keep loving yourself. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for being you. Know thyself to love thyself. Lovaluation is the solution. Let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lovaluation is the solution. One love, love to you all. You are appreciated. You know, we gotta learn, like we've said, love is the best weapon. And when we talk of the superhero's journey, when we talk of becoming our greatest versions, living our best lives, we have to put love first. We have to also remind ourselves that we've all got work to do. Everything that's happening on the planet is because of the collective. It's because of the collective's unresolved issues. We created this global pandemic, all of us. And therefore, we are the only ones that can get ourselves out of it. Right now, we have to choose freedom more than ever. The clock is ticking. And we're now starting to see family members to tell us to stay in line and shut up and be quiet. It's happening. Someone you know is like this woman. A law-abiding citizen who does what they're told. Now, if you've seen the film The Matrix, there's one scene in the film The Matrix where Morpheus tells Neo that when a person has been in the Matrix for so long, they will fight to protect it. They will do everything to protect the system. Because when you've been in the Matrix for so long, you are now an agent of the system. And therefore, I told you, not everyone's going to make it. Not everyone's going to get there with you. Even your own family members are going to fight you over this thing. Even your own friends are going to fight you over this thing. Because I told you, there's a big split happening on the planet. But the good news is that now people are starting to stand together. You see, one superhero is powerful enough, but make it two, and you are a force to be reckoned with. You see, when two superheroes come together, deep divers, when two superheroes come together on the same mission, whoo, it's over. You better call the police. You better call the cat down the road. Cat down the road, where are you? Okay, there the cat down the road is, right? When two superheroes get together, it's over. And that's why I'm saying that right now we have the greatest opportunity to turn this whole thing around, because All we have to do is unite. When the hero in me sees the hero in you, we can get together, deep divers. We can have a party. We can do a little samba, baby. So start realizing that each one of us has a different superpower. Just like in the film The X-Men. You have Professor X. You have Storm. You have... Every superhero has their secret power, their special weapon. Find out what yours is. Okay, my secret weapon is just... Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's the secret weapon. Right? That's like kryptonite to the inorganic ones. Now, I want to remind you, deep divers, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. And let me shout out to Sean. Sean, you are appreciated. I will explain, brother. I have a simian line in my right hand. I learned my sincere wishes, good and or evil, come very quick after awakening, and I'm scared. Okay, now we can talk. So the ancients knew that part of our destiny also lies in our hands. That's no pun intended. Let me repeat that. The ancients knew that part of our destiny lies in our hands, no pun intended. Literally lies in our hands. See these lines in your hands? They tell a story. And that's why everyone has a unique pattern in their hand, just like everyone has a unique fingerprint. And take time to study palmistry. Take time to study numerology. Take time to study astrology, because it was written in the stars and it was also written in your hands. And the power is in your hands. And who you will become lies in your hands, literally. And we have to remind ourselves how this thing works. You know, once again, shout out to everyone who was breathing in the good ass prana, baby. Okay. Let me shout out to Robert Goebel. You are appreciated, Robert. Ralph, thank you for being part of the solution. Without people like you, a peaceful awakening would be impossible. She has gone to heaven, so I have to be good so I can see my baby when I leave this world. Robert Goebel, you are appreciated. I'm here to remind you as well, without people like you, the world wouldn't be what it is today. You know, there are so many amazing deep divers. Let me give you a round of applause for being here. There are so many beautiful deep divers who are doing the work every day. There are people who get together, who literally go to the beach and sun gaze just to raise the frequency of the planet. There are children even who are meditating just to raise the frequency of the planet. There are people all around the world who are making a difference. And you are one of them. And it's great to see. We all have to be part of the solution, because right now we're at this scene in the film where the villain is coming. Right? The villain is coming through the buildings. We're at this point in the movie. Okay? And the villain is coming, and it seems like it's going to destroy everything. Wait a minute. The film isn't over. Because this is the part of the film where the villain is coming. Okay, not only do you have the villain running rampant, to make things worse, you got the superhero who's in lockdown, masked up. So in all superhero movies, you have a scene like that. Things seem terrible. You got a virus going around. Not only that, You got the main character in lockdown, chained up. Now, how the hell are they going to get out of that? You see, some way, somehow it happens. Some way, somehow they find their freedom and then they save the day. You see, and this is the story of us all, that we rise again above adversity. We rise again and we reclaim our power because we decide how the story goes, right? We decide how the story goes. We decide how the story goes, deep divers, all day, every day. We must never forget that. We must never ever forget that. So let's do a little meditation because we're gonna talk some more. This is a song I produced called The Angel Song. You've heard it before. Let's just meditate. This will take you somewhere. Everybody on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button right now. Smash the like button and share this link. We've got a whole lot to talk about. Let's meditate with this and raise the frequency. Let's go. Let me know how this makes you feel, deep divers. Hey, you know, it took people somewhere. Glad you enjoyed it, deep divers. And that's the song I actually composed. I composed that song. It's actually called The Angel Song. And, you know, for me, I have to make, whenever I'm making music, it's always about making sure I can bring something to someone that's going to help them. You know, glad you enjoyed that. Let me give a shout out to everyone who's here. The wonderful Danny Boy. Oh, Danny Boy. Shout out to Danny Boy in the house. You are appreciated. Thank you for that. Be like water. Move like wind. and manage the fire within the planet Earth we live in, sending love and joy for all you deep divers. Clap it up. When you said be like water, you reminded me of Bruce Lee for a second. Okay, be like water, my friend. Okay, shout out to Bruce Lee. Be like water, move like wind, and manage the fire within the planet Earth we live in, sending love and joy for all you deep divers. That's powerful. That's powerful. We have to make sure we are like water. Every single day. We got to learn how to be alchemists. And this is how the superhero gets out of it. Because a superhero is an alchemist. When the superhero is in lockdown, when the superhero is wearing a face mask, they can't breathe, they're recharging. They're finding a way out. Until eventually one day they get back their superpowers. And now it's over. So we got to remind ourselves that being a superhero doesn't mean everything is all peaches and cream. It means that you're going to be going through a huge awakening. And every superhero has to wake up from the amnesia. That's what Hancock was all about. Gods in amnesia. Gods in amnesia. You've forgotten who you are. You don't know who you are. They've told you a whole load of lies. You've been living in someone else's world. It's time to wake up. Neo, it's time to wake up. And now people are doing that. That's great to see. Let me give a shout out to Santiago Cruz. Santiago Cruz, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. Thank you, Ralph. Because of you, I am happily singing my song in the ocean of abundance, letting whatever belongs to me follow behind me in a Congo line. Okay. Can we do a bit of reggaeton? What we got? Hey, you just made me do a whole little reggae song for you, reggaeton song, right? Reggaeton song for you. We're having fun, deep divers. We're having fun today. Santiago Cruz. Heroes. We are the heroes. And what we're diving into today, deep divers, is to really, we all have to find the superhero within ourselves. Many times we forget that we are powerful beyond measure. You see, a lot of people on the planet are feeling like victims. And when you remind yourself life is not something happening to you, life is responding to you. Let me repeat that. Life is not something happening to you, life is responding to you. Let me give a shout out to Serene Grace. You are appreciated. I saw you. David McDowell, you are appreciated. Let me shout out to everybody who's here. Serene Grace, you are appreciated. Let me give a special shout out to Serene Grace. Always bringing that love, Ralphie. Thank you for this amazing music. Deep Divers. We are such a living affirmation for all this united love. What? Slow motion this side. Let me repeat that. The magnificent Serene Grace. Always bringing that love, Ralphie. Thank you for this amazing music. Deep Divers. We are such a living affirmation for all this united love. Thank you. Let me screenshot that. Let me get it right. So when I quote you on the next video, I'm going to mention you, Serene Grace. Now, let me bless you how you've blessed me. Let me play a wonderful song for you. What do you want? Serene Grace, tell me. You want reggae, hip hop, classical, film scores? We got all the music here. We got all the music here. We even got Zelda, huh? We even got Zelda. This is for you, Serene Grace. We got this whole song for you. Listen to this piano and enter the fifth dimension. Let's go. Let's go. That was for you, the marvelous Serene Grace. You are appreciated. I told you, I got you, you know. You are appreciated. Okay, the wonderful Mindful Magic. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. Ralph, can you give any advice for someone who has to separate from their parents and has no place to live? Thank you for all your videos. I appreciate everything you do. Absolutely. Remind yourself of this every single day. Right now, everyone has a different programming. Your parents' generation are different from your generation. And therefore, there are going to be a lot of arguments. A lot of people are going to see things in a different way. But it's not personal. You can still love your parents, even if you don't get along. But you have to do what's best for you. You see, not everyone's going to make it. And a lot of the times, even for me, it was hard because I was groomed in the church. But then I said, wait a minute, I'm a multi-dimensional being having a human experience. I'm stardust. I'm the creator. I'm God and you're a goddess, right? A lot of people can't understand that. Even family members can't understand that. So when you are awakening, when you are expanding, you sometimes outgrow your environment, including the household. And it's not personal. You just have to do what's best for you. Make sure right now you're putting yourself in a position to be self-sufficient so you don't have to rely on your parents. So you can say, actually, I've got enough money to get my own place if I have to. And then you can build an even better relationship with them sometimes when you can love them from a distance if you feel they are stunting your growth. So all you have to do is work on yourself, find out where you really want to be, to say, actually, I want to be in a position where I don't have to depend on my parents for everything. So make sure you're into manifesting your vision. And now you can be self-sufficient. You don't have to rely on your parents. Because once they see you with your own place, you're doing your own thing, they'll get inspired. So just focus on yourself. Just focus on getting to where you need to be. Mindful magic and you'll be okay. But once again, love your parents. They're doing the best they can with the programming they have. Slow motion this side. What did you say, Ralph? I said they are doing the best they can with the programming they have. So many beautiful deep divers here. Let me shout out to David Tomes. You are appreciated, David. A superhero is a being who has overcome monumental internal personal trauma and is now healing the world. What? Slow motion this side. That's powerful right there, deep divers. A superhero is a being who has overcome monumental internal personal trauma, keyword trauma, and is now healing the world. Oh my gosh, deep divers, let me screenshot that. That was powerful. You see, when you see a superhero, when you think of superheroes, you think that superheroes have it all perfect. You think that superheroes woke up like that. No. Superheroes are people who have gone through trauma, but they have overcome the trauma. And now, Superwoman right here is saying, actually, it's time to heal the world. Superman right here is saying, actually, it's time to heal the world. You see, superheroes haven't had it all easy. Superheroes have had to work on themselves. So, let me read that again. David Tomes, you are appreciated. A superhero is a being who has overcome monumental, internal, personal trauma and is now healing the world. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's blessing us with a great truth, deep divers. You know, superheroes absolutely are beings who have overcome monumental internal and personal trauma and are now healing the world. So you can turn your trauma into healing the world. That's the gift of alchemy. And just like in the great book, The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho writes, and when you want something, the whole universe conspires to help you get it. Because superheroes are on a mission. Superheroes got to go places. Superheroes got to go places. And like I said, superheroes don't always have it easy, because superheroes have to go through this. Every superhero has to go through this. They got to be in lockdown. They got to wear a face mask. They got to go through all of that crap. How can they get out of this? How can they get out of this situation? It's because they have the keys in their hands. What? Slow motion this side. They've got the keys in their hands. They've got the keys in their hands. Sometimes we're looking for the keys outside of us. No, the keys are in your hands, and you can set yourself free. You can get out of the straitjacket. You can get out of the face mask. You can get out of the lockdown. The keys are in your hands. So when a superhero remembers who they really are, now they become empowered. When a superhero overcomes their trauma, now they can heal the world. When a superhero, when a Wonder Woman, when a Superwoman says, actually, I want to help the children out. Because I see a lot of children. I mean, even the teddy bear is wearing a damn face mask. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, it is great to see. I mean, let me repeat it one more time, David, because what you said is so profound. It ties into the theme of what we're talking about. It ties into the theme of what we're talking about. A superhero is a being who has overcome monumental internal personal trauma and is now healing the world. You see, you got to go through trauma. You got to go through the ups and the downs, even being a superhero. Hard days, tough nights. You're going to feel abandoned, all alone. That's the journey of a superhero. But at the same time, you can rise above all adversity. And this is where you find your power. This is where the Superwoman arises. This is where the Superman arises. This is where you come and save the day. Because now you are actually integrated with who you really are. Let me shout out to the road to success. You are appreciated. Thank you so much. I have been watching you for a little while now and have come a long way with your help. Thank you. You are appreciated. The road to success. I like that title. If that's your name, hey, let's be friends, right? Because I'm on the same road as you are. You're on the road to success. I'm there with you. Because that's what it's about. It's about the road to success, the road to freedom, the road to liberation. It's going to be a marathon. Getting out of this global pandemic is going to be like a marathon. But you can win the race with flying colors. But it's a journey. It's a whole road humanity is on right now. And you have to remind yourself, the villain is your shadow. The villain is not COVID-19. The villain is not COVID-19. No. The villain is your shadow side. When you integrate your shadow within yourself, now you aren't afraid of the villain because you have become the villain and the hero at the same time. Slow motion this side. We're diving deep, deep divers. We're diving deep because you see, part of the hero's story is about realizing nobody is more powerful than you are. Nobody is more powerful than you are. The media is not more powerful than you. Bill Gates is not more powerful than you. The government is not more powerful than you. But if you are always focusing that they are so powerful, they've created the illusion in your mind that you have no power. You know, someone told me that Bill Gates bought all the farmland. I said, wait a minute. That's not true. Nothing is stopping you from growing your own fruits and vegetables. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't make that an excuse for why you can't get your own farmland. So, as a hero, you're not a victim. And this is where we really empower ourselves on the planet. Let me give a shout out to Josh Sandlin. You are appreciated. Thank you for being Real Ralph from 3D to 5D. Absolutely. From 3D to 5D. From 3D to 5D. Absolutely. That's the hero's journey. From 3D to 5D. You see, heroes go from mere mortals to gods. Heroes go from mere mortals to gods. The reason why heroes seem like they are gods is because they have tapped into the God energy, the God particle. It's what they call DMT. It's called the spirit molecule. And as a hero, when you take time to reconnect with who you really are, when you take time to recharge, when you take time to go on that journey within yourself, now you step into your superpowers, your super powers that can help you manifest anything you want. It's always been within you. It's just that you've been looking outside of yourself. You've been distracted on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. But the moment you say, actually, it's time for me to meditate. Uh-oh, big problem. We got a superhero in the making. The moment you say, actually, wait a minute, let me go within. Uh-oh, you got a superhero in the making. The moment you say, actually, I'm going to breathe. Uh-oh, you got a superhero in the making. Because right now, we are all on the hero's journey. And now is not the time to be defeated. Now is not the time to feel defeated. Now is not the time to think that it's over. The story is just beginning. The story is just beginning for all of us. So let me show you the hero's journey in song format. Okay, this is the hero's journey. That's the hero's journey, deep divers. You see, I had to put it in the song format. Shout out to Greg D, wonderful composer. But like I told you, you know, the hero's journey is like that. TBEG, you are appreciated. This is the meditation background music that we use most often in these uncertain times. It relieves anxiety and calms your soul. I Am Meditation by Alan B. Alan B1 bandcamp.com releases. Okay, we'll check that out. Alan, thank you so much for that. And also, like I say, send me the music beforehand and I'll play it. But right now, deep divers, we've got to remind ourselves we are the heroes. Everybody who's on this live, make sure you smash the like button right now. Smash the like button because you're a hero. Smash the like button and share this link. So as I was saying, life is not something happening to us. Life is responding to us. Life is not something happening to us. Life is responding to us. And when you realize this, everything changes. You know, we were told that we are victims. We were told that we are helpless. We were told that we can't do anything about the situation. And nothing could be further from the truth. Right now on the planet, we have a tremendous advantage with everything that's happening, because right now, the illusion is revealing itself. In other words, now people are seeing how the magician does the trick. It gets very dangerous when you see how a magician does a trick. And that's what's happening right now. A lot of people see how the media work. In fact, I was watching, someone sent me a video. Everyone in the news stations all around the country was saying the exact same thing. Like they were reading off the same script. So now people are starting to realize, like Shakespeare said, the whole world's a stage. And this is why there's been so much pushback, protests all around the world, riots all around the world, because people are now starting to wake up to who they really are. This is the hero's journey. When you wake up to who you really are. What happened to Neo in the Matrix? He had to wake up to who he really was. When Neo woke up in the Matrix, he said, I am the one. Meaning he was leaving separation, the ego mind state. Slow motion this side. He was becoming one with everything, and that's why Neo could dodge bullets. That's why Neo could say no and the bullets would fall to the ground, because he was able to interact with the electromagnetic field to manifest any reality he wanted to. So when you realize that you can also become Neo, you can also become the one when you are the hero of your own story, when you choose to become player one. You see, when you choose to become player one, when you choose to be the lead role to your own film. See, a lot of people, they're taking a back seat to their own film. And that's what they want. They want you to watch your life waste away. They want you to be in a sorry ass state. But now people are refusing that. Instead, they're choosing this. They're choosing to find out who they are. Because every superhero was living a lie before. A lot of people are now starting to realize they've been living a whole big lie. They're waking up to it. After a long day's work, reality sets in. And that's what's happening. People are realizing they can't go on like this. People are realizing they didn't come here to be disconnected from each other. And this is the greatest opportunity for us all to say, actually, this is not going to be a nightmare anymore. Because it seems like it's a big ongoing nightmare. You wake up to more bad news. Well, we can reverse all of that by making sure we are the ones creating the good news. Stop it, Ralph. Slow motion this side. We can reverse all of that by making sure we are the ones creating the good news. When all you are seeing is bad news, make sure you are the one who is creating the good news. Because that's what the superhero does. The superhero rescues those who aren't fortunate enough to rescue themselves. The superhero helps those in need. Those who need a helping hand. Those whose futures are being taken away. That's what the superhero does. And right now, the world is in need of more superheroes. But like Thomas said, every superhero has overcome trauma, internal trauma, and is now healing the world. So part of the hero's journey is learning to work on yourself. Part of the hero's journey is saying, actually, I can't live the lifestyle I used to live. Part of the hero's journey is finding out who the hell you are. You better wake up. You better wake up. Part of the hero's journey is no longer feeling like a victim. See, a lot of people felt like victims. But when people start to wake up and say, actually, life is not happening to me. Life is responding to me. Now you empower yourself. So I want to remind you, deep divers, this is the hero's journey. So many superheroes. Hey! So many superheroes here. So I'm here to remind you, you are appreciated superheroes. I'm here to remind you. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Here to remind you to breathe in that good ass prana, baby. That continue to do what you're doing, superheroes. The superhero in me recognizes the superhero in you. You know, a lot of people right now are dealing with a lot. They got family to take care of. They got children to take care of. At the same time, they're still a superhero. Because people forget that superheroes got a lot of shit to do. You got to change the nappies. You got to take the children to school. You got to do a whole lot of stuff. At the same time, you're still a kick-ass superhero. You know, people forget that superheroes have got lots to do. Not only are they saving the world, but they are helping out their own family members, right? So congratulations to you superheroes. I know it's not easy for you. Nobody said it was easy, but it's worth it. So continue to live your truth, continue to be empowered, continue to be the superhero that you are, because it's you that can change the world. Remind yourself, let me tell you this. Let me give a shout out to Terran. Loves everybody. Okay, that's the love I'm receiving every day. Terran loves everybody. You are appreciated. Thank you for that. You are appreciated, Terran. I want to remind you, deep divers, if you look back in history, it's only ever one person that changed the world. Let me repeat that. If you look back in history, it's only ever one person that changed the world. Tupac said, I may not change the world, but I'll spark the mind of the one who does. You see, only one person to change the world. Buddha has influenced millions of people, billions in fact. Jesus Christ has influenced millions of people. Muhammad has influenced millions of people. It only takes one person to change the entire world. Not millions, no, only one person. Only one person, whether it's Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, Mother Teresa, whoever it is, Nelson Mandela, Tupac Shakur, whoever it is, only one person can change the entire world. But what they don't tell you is that person is you, not anyone else. It's you. You have to realize you are the one that can change the world, nobody else. So if you don't like what's happening with this global pandemic, the good news is that you can change it. You can use your voice today. You can use your platform. You can use your protests. You can use your action to say, actually, I'm not going to live in a world of 1984. I'm going to live in a world of freedom. You see, you have that kind of power. So it's time to start stepping into your power and remind yourself it's only one person. It's only ever one person that can change the world. Only ever one person, not millions. You don't need all your family to be on board with you, because not everyone's going to make it out here. All you have to do is focus on yourself. Remind yourself, only one person. And this will build up the critical mass. You see, in a population, and this is what I want to talk to you about, deep dives, when we talk of heroes, okay? Heroes, final endgame. The revolution will not be televised because the revolution will be internalized. When you realize that it only takes 1%, and the inorganic ones know this, listen very closely. It only ever takes 1% of the population to change the collective reality. Only 1%. So 1% of 7 billion, we're talking about 70 million people waking up. When 70 million people are awake and aware, they can shift the collective reality. So remind yourself, you don't need billions of people waking up. All you need is 1%. 1% of people who are awake. And that's why when you do these global meditations, I'll do one soon. When you have enough people to focus on something, it ends up being the reality. And that's why every single day, the media got you focusing on bad news, because if enough people focus on it, they'll create it. So what you have to do is find people around you who are of a higher frequency and vibration, and then hold your intention together. Now you can shift the collective reality. It only ever takes 1% to change the masses. It only ever takes 1% to form the critical mass needed to turn this whole thing around so we can move back to love, peace, freedom, and love. Love again, and joy and expansion, right? So remind yourself. Marianne Williamson said this: we are not, our greatest fear. Our greatest fear is that we are not inadequate. No, our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure, right? Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond, we know we are powerful beyond measure. We're like, gosh, what would happen, Ralph, if I really become the superhero? What would happen if I really step into my true power? Deep divers, what would happen if you really became the superheroes that you know you came here to be? Something magical would happen. Something phenomenal would happen. The awakening is growing stronger, deep divers. Every single day. More and more people are waking up. Thank goodness. It's about time. It's been a long time coming. And remind yourself, there is strength in numbers. I told you, the song by Bubba Sparks, Ugly, they can't arrest us all. So remind yourself, unite with people who are just like you, and stand together. Stand together with people to protect your freedom of speech. I told you. They want to censor people. They're shadow banning people because they don't want the truth to come out. But you see, 3 things you can't hide: the sun, the moon, and the truth. It's inevitable. The truth must come out. It will come out. It's already out there. So there's nothing anybody can do, but I want you to stand with people who are giving you the truth and stand up for your damn freedoms. You know, do something good for yourself today. You know, every day I always say, am I doing the right thing? You know, there are a lot of people who watch my videos, famous celebrities, doctors, architects, people in positions of power, but they're silent. And I want you celebrities who watch my videos, I'm talking to you, Drake. I'm talking to you, Madonna. I'm talking to you, Selena Gomez. I'm talking to you, 50 Cent. I'm talking to you, Kanye West. I'm talking to you, Kim Kardashian. You better start speaking up. Because you've got a platform to inspire millions of people. You better start using it. You better not act like you don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Yes, you do, because you're messaging me. I got the DMs. I got the receipts. Right? So remind yourself, we all have a voice and we have to start using it every single day. Make sure you realize you are the celebrity. You don't have to idolize these celebrities. You see, part of being a superhero is about realizing you are the star. You are the celebrity. You don't have to worship these celebrities. So, deep divers, I love all of you. You know, make sure if you're on this live, you smash the like button right now. Smash the like button. Smash the like button right now, deep divers. If you're on this live, and share the link. Say Ralph Smart is live. Also, pull out your phone. Make sure you add me on the verified Instagram page at official Ralph Smart. I repeat, at official Ralph Smart. Make sure you add me there. And a lot of people always say, Ralph, I want more information. Don't worry, deep divers, I got you. Wait. Make sure you check out the first and foremost, shout out to everyone who's been getting the ralphsmart.com/clothes, the good ass prana shirts, okay? And I've been giving a lot away who are people who are modeling the clothing. Also, check out the amazing new book for more life-changing information, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. And I keep telling you, deep divers, you know, today's live was epic. It was fantastic because we brought in good energy. And make sure you upload the video of you doing the breathing in that good ass prana challenge. Okay, a lot of people sent me their breathing. A lot of people sent me their breathing in that good ass prana challenge. So make sure you send in yours. And I'm gonna play it. You know, much love to everybody here. Deep divers, you are appreciated. We're gonna rock out. What song do you want? Everybody smash the like button. Tell me what song you want. We're gonna rock it out. You want 80s? You want the epic blockbuster movie soundtrack? You want the reggae? You want the meditation music? What song do you want to end? We don't end, we just begin actually. What song do you want for us to rock out to? One love to everybody here. You are appreciated, deep divers. Let me give you a round of applause. We got some people saying 80s. We got some people saying summer. We got so many different songs, deep divers. But a lot of people are saying 80s. A lot of people saying 80s. Now, do you want the new 80s? I'll play summer next time. Do you want the new 80s? Or do you want the original one? We've got the one, Be the One, which I produced. This is this one. We got that one or we got this one? Which one you want? You want Be the One? Or do you want Inspiring Synthwave? While I'm at it, let me give a shout out to everyone who's here. We ain't finished, deep divers. Let me shout out to Beyond Cycle, okay? Beyond Cycle, you are appreciated. Thank you so much, Ralph, for your wisdom. Physically, I've never met you, but spiritually, I feel like I'm standing right next to you. Much love. Hey, Beyond Cycle, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. Okay. So, what we'll do, Deep Divers, is that what we're gonna do. Let's do both. Let's do both because we got all that love. Robson, you are appreciated. We're gonna do both. Let's start with inspiring synthwave. Oh yeah, Deep Divers. Shout out to everybody who liked that, you know. So that was the inspiring synthwave. So now we go to the Be the One song I produced. You know, inspired by the 80s sound. I'm like, The Weeknd could get on this, right? The Weeknd could definitely get on this one. Enjoy this. Let's rock out, Deep Divers. Let's raise the frequency. Let's go. Ho! Oh yeah, deep divers, two 80 songs, Be the One, inspiring synthwave. And, like I say, to everybody who's on this stream, you are appreciated. You are the superheroes. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Make sure you smash the like button, deep divers. Smash the like button and share this link. This was probably the best live because the energy is so high right now. So many superheroes in the building. And this is what happens when you are raising the frequency. We ain't over, deep divers. Let me read some of the comments, okay? Because a lot of people just left comments. Let me go to White Aura Rainbow. You are appreciated. Going through a lot of spiritual changes. My brain is being updated every second. Plus with this, I can see auras in people and I know what they're thinking, feeling. I can hear voices that sound unlike other voices. Okay. Shout out to White Aura Rainbow. Shifting. Going through that spiritual shift, baby. We've been there. We've been there. And make sure you keep your vibration high. But once again, beautiful deep divers, you are appreciated. Make sure you look for the hero inside of yourself. I love all of you. And we out. We out. We out. Okay? Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace.